the conversation moves to the celebrity life, the likes, the fame, the pomp, the pageantry, the buzz on social media. But is everything we see on social media real? Can these celebrities truly fund their lifestyles, or is their craft even funding their lifestyles, or is this all a mirage? Are people living above their means and putting up an act? Well, to discuss the celebrity livelihood, the real from the fake, I'm joined by Emmanuel Olatunji, also known as Sucre, a talent manager, and who knows a thing or two about how these celebrities actually live behind closed doors. Emmanuel, welcome to Robin Minds.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Pleasure to have you here. Now, in your work as a talent manager,
Yes.
How important is it for the talent to be seen living the life? That's the cars, the people, the entourage, the first-class tickets, the private jets, the parties, the bowling, the drinks in clubs. And then later on, we start to hear, oh, this person has not paid me. There's the call out. Oh, I sold this for this person. This person is owing. I mean, we have popular nightclub owners saying, so-so celebrity hasn't paid for X number of drinks. Who's telling the truth?
Okay. Very, very, very nice question. The thing is, there's a reason why it's called show business. And the perception of show business is you show people a particular perception that makes you marketable. Sometimes it brings wealth, but the problem and the gap most people have is they don't know how to amass wealth. Getting money and amassing wealth are two different things. So that's just the gap. A lot of people, they get the money, they keep bad companies, and they get it all wrong. So I think that's the gap we're currently facing, and that's the epidemic we're facing currently in the industry.
So they get the money, they don't amass the wealth.
Yes.
But even in getting the money, are they living a real life, or is it a fake life? Because there's show business and there's fake life. So is this fake it till you make it, or this is just promotional strategy?
There are different aspects to the entertainment world. There are what people see, and there are things people don't see. So people see the glitz and glamour. They see the fast cars. They see the luxurious dinners. They see the expensive hotels. They see the tours. But what people don't see is they don't see the tour debits. They don't see how much it costs to curate content. They don't see all those things. And sometimes the talents are heavily pressured when they see their other counterparts doing something, and they feel, oh, I can do better. And the generation we're in now, the algorithm automatically pushes what's favorable. They don't care about anybody's financial health. So you yourself as a personality, you have to know and be able to decipher when you should stop and when you should continue, basically. That's it.
So a celebrity is now working for the algorithm, working for views and likes and follows, or are they working to make a living out of their craft? Are the celebrities making money from their craft, or is this all a mirage?
Yeah, they are making money. I wouldn't lie. Yes, they are making money. But there's a lot of pressure. Perception pressure. Fans pressure. The moment you post something up once, the fans expect more. They don't expect you to repeat clothes. They don't expect you to do the same thing twice. And all these things brings up, like I said, brings up the talent having to get a huge team that he has to pay, or most likely maybe the talent is someone that is signed to a management, be it a musical artist or be it an influencer. You're signed to a talent or to an agency, and they have to make some expense on your craft. So when you're getting your income back, definitely the person that is making the investment is a business person. The person will take off his profits, take off his margins, take off his expenses before he gives you whatever he wants to give you. But is there money in the industry? Definitely, 100%.
Why can't people repeat their clothes? Why can't people travel in economy? Does it make you less of a celebrity if you wear the same clothes? Does it make you less of a celebrity if you don't go to the clubs and spend money that you don't have and you can't afford? I mean, if these people are artists, that's musicians or actors or fashion designers in the creative space, isn't the output enough, their creative output? The fact I'm vibing to your music, I'm enjoying your movies.
No, it's not enough. It's a game of numbers. It's a game of numbers. It's a game of perception. It's a game of dress how you want to be addressed. It's a game of, it's how you present yourself. That's how people accept you. It's a game of, I don't want to mention names.
But you can't mention names.
Okay,
I mean,
it's a game of, let's put it, when Davido started, he gave us the perception of Omo Babalowo.
But Davido is Omo Babalowo.
No, I'm getting somewhere. He gave up the perception of Omo Babalowo. I have the money. I have everything. So with that perception, anybody that wants to approach him knows that I can't offer this guy peanuts. Even if there's a counterpart, maybe in Ajigule, that is more talented than David, but doesn't have that base or doesn't have that backing to show that I have this wealth, they would call both of them to the same show and they would offer them different contracts, different terms. I've seen when companies would come and tell you they want to get your image right for 1 million naira.
1 million?
Yes. And they'll tell you, and it will look as if they are doing you a favor. Well, there are some people, they can't approach a David and offer him $1 million. They won't accept it. So it's all about the game of perception. Is perception good? Yes, it's good. But people should just learn to decipher the social media world from reality. You should learn to know that you have gotten to the point where you're making money. Fame is not forever. You get the best part of it. Maybe you get a successful 10 years, 20 years, which is rare. Or you're not lucky enough, you get 1 month of fame or 1 full year of fame, and after that you die off. So it is what you do with that moment that determines your next years in life. So basically that's it.
Still on this fake life, because I feel like, are we as a people, the consumers of content on social media, putting these demands on these celebrities? Or are we saying that if Davido stopped being Omo Babalowo and lived a frugal life, does it mean we won't vibe to his music? And this goes to our actors, it goes to everyone's playing within that creative economy. Are we saying that we will stop loving them because they are no longer spending big?
Yes.
So are we to blame? Are we the cause? Are we the one putting pressure on these people to perform?
It's life. It's not. It has to do with the fans, but I wouldn't also blame the fans, because we live in a world where people compare and people are looking for people to be aspirational to, people that they can look up to. So when you have someone that you can look up to, you can aspire to want to become that person, you create more value for yourself. But when you make yourself normal, every other normal Nigerian can behave the way you behave. But when you're doing things that I want to do this one day. I want to fly a private jet one day. I want to do this one day. I want to go out and have the whole city locked down for me. I want to have a show and the mayor of Canada is coming to my show. I want to have a show and Drake is flying all the way down. It's aspirational.
But doesn't this put pressure on some of these artists and performers to find other means to fund this lifestyle? Because how much are they really paying the average actor? How much are they really paying if you're not Wizkid or Burna Boy or Davido or Rema or Olamide? How much are they paying to be able to fund it? So shouldn't the conversation be, how are you making this money? What else are you doing to fund this lifestyle?
Okay, so I could dissect this question in two ways. Funding this lifestyle has to do with the talent himself. When I say the talent himself, maybe you have a good management, you have someone like a Rema. He was fortunate enough to fall into the hands of a very well-respected and reputable organization, Maven Records, and they were able to work with him and build his wealth. Perfect. And you have another dimension where, I'm sorry, what's the question again?
I'm saying that the lifestyle they are funding, some of these people are doing other things. I don't want to call out names, but we know that some people use artistry as a camouflage to engage in vices, whether it's gigoloism, it's prostitution, it's fraud, it's yahoo. You're seeing the lifestyle, but you know that a typical actor is only going home with X amount. A typical artist that doesn't have the management you speak about is going home with this amount. Shouldn't we be asking questions, or is all fair and square, and whatever you do, the end justifies the means?
I don't know about all those other vices. I don't know.
You really want to say on national TV that everybody in the entertainment space is making their money from entertainment alone, and they're not using it as a conduit for other things? In talent management?
I get where you're going to, but I would not dive into that aspect.
But it's the fake life we're talking about. There are vulnerable young people who are watching on the internet and are saying, me too, I go blow, make I just release song, make I do this, make I do that, and they don't blow. And they're wondering why their market is not moving, because they don't know what these other people are doing behind closed doors.
So let me in terms of you saying that a lot of people do things and they are not blowing. So it has to do with the culture of, I'll touch on that. It has to do with the culture of being able to see through what you want. I think the world is so decentralized now, where anybody can get fame, anybody can get rich. If you are consistent with your craft and you do it consistently, you would blow. And a prime example was Shode. He blew up 2 years ago, and if you listen to his success story, it will tell you that he kept on posting different songs on his platforms. He posts like 100 posts in a day. Eventually, the algorithm pushed one up, and it became popular. But we have this culture where young people just feel, I'll just go and just say yo, I can rap, and you would make it. It's not easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't be a craft. If it was easy, everybody would be a doctor. If it was easy, everybody would be an engineer. Nothing is easy.
I hear you, and we'll go back to the thing you said about they are making money, they're not amassing wealth. So because they're making the money and they want to fund a lifestyle they can't afford, they engage in all these other things to keep up with the appearance, for lack of a better phrase. That's what is happening. Because how do you explain the private jets? How do you explain the clubs? And how do you explain the constant complaints from event organizers? Oh, this person did not pay, club owners, this person is owing, stylists, they're just taking clothes, travel companies, they're just begging in the DM. Some of these celebrities are squatting in people's houses, but they're showing up online.
I agree. So it has to do with your circle. Who is your family? Who are your friends? What lifestyle are you living? A lot of people are caught in the circle of get money, create content, push virality, get broke. It's a cycle. They make money, they live from pocket to pocket, which I don't blame anybody. The country is hard, and the demand for talent is hard. But I think, and I want to genuinely believe, that everybody at one point of their career has made money. And it still boils down to the point where I said that longevity of fame is unpredictable. Some people can have it for 3 months. You make that money. What would you use that money for?
Sadly, we're out of time, but very important questions. You make money, what do you use it for? And you never know how long you're going to remain in the limelight. Thank you very much for your contributions.
Thank you.